my beautiful friends. It has been a hot minute since I've gone live, so I just thought that I would jump right in and say hello. I am recovering from a really super intense week. I don't know if you had the same week that I did, but oh my God, it was a doozy. There was that full moon, which was super gorgeous, but let me tell you, the intensity of the anger energy. Oh my God, did you guys feel that? I lost it this week on somebody. Super weird for me. I'm usually so even keeled and gentle soul and all that, but whew, yeah, there was somebody that just pushed way too many of my buttons all in a row, and oh my God, it was the smackdown. I just let him have it. Um, yeah, anyway, I know that's not funny. And if you had an experience like that, just go ahead and put your comment. Even if you're watching the replay, just go ahead and comment below and let me know that you also had that same experience. So, how to clean up that negative energy, how to clean up the anger that happened this week. Um, if you've joined me, just go ahead and give me a little heart, thumbs up, put your name in there so I can welcome you. Um, so anyway, let's get to work because this past week is just, like I said, it's just been super intense with the anger energy, with the negative energies. So let's get that cleaned up. So the first thing I do when I need to clean up my energy is just like, take a step back. I almost like step back out of my own brain and check in with where I am. Just check in. It's kind of like, okay, whoa, where am I? Instead of, because, we get really stuck in our heads. And that's where all this intensity happens, right there in the head, in the brain. So stepping back and then checking in and being like, okay, yep, that's where I am. Okay, whew. And then I can just recognize that big sort of bundle of like energy. And if I can like step back from it and then it's right there in front of me because I've like pulled my head out of it. And then it's right there in front of me. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that, or feel that, or sense that, or hear what that feels like. And then you have a focal point. You can be like, okay, now what I'm going to do is request that all of that big, huge bundle of yucky energy just drop off the face of the earth or drop out of my energy field. This is my earth right here, my energy field. So yeah, I just recognize what that negative energy feels like and then just go whoosh. And so you can actually like take your hands and sort of cup it and imagine that you're like holding it in this sphere or in a space and then gently push it out of your energy field. And then I just let go of it and I imagine that it's dissolving. It's just dissolving into tiny little particles to be absorbed into the flow, the greater flow of light. And in order to get it off of my hands, because I've just moved that yucky stuff out of my energy field, I blow across my palms just like that. And that also releases the energy off of my palms. And I just visualize all these little particles of light going back into the greater flow of light where it can be absorbed. And, my dad always used to say, the solution to pollution is dilution. And that's what I always imagine. I imagine that there's this giant flow of light, the greater flow of light, and all of these little particles of energy, negativity, but in the end, it's just energy. All those little particles of energy can just dissolve into that greater flow of light, be absorbed, and it'll dilute the negativity and bring it back into the flow of clarity and purpose and brilliance, and you can hold all of that in your own energy field. So now that we have released that negative energy, what we're going to do is invite in what we want, because now there's this empty space. What are we going to fill it with? We're going to fill it with what we want. So here's where we get to bring our attention to our feet. So go ahead and do that with me now. Take a deep breath and bring your attention down into your feet. Perfect. Excellent. And then now that your attention is in your feet, I want you to simultaneously hold that attention in your feet and bring your attention, draw it up to your, just below your belly button. That's your chi center, the center of your body. And on the inside of your body, there you go. Perfect. So now you've got two spots that you're holding. You're holding your feet and you're also holding your center. And then from there, we're going to extend that line up to the heart. That's it. Good. And breathe into that. And then we're going to extend it up to the throat chakra, up to the third eye. There we are, breathing into it. Excellent. And now activating your crown chakra and extending that all the way up into your divine source. And now that you have your connection down into earth and down and up into divine source, refocus on your heart and now bring in what it is that you want to invite into your life. So if you're inviting prosperity, go ahead and imagine little symbols like money symbols or coins, or your bank account with some large number and lots of zeros after it. Whatever it is that you want to symbolize prosperity. Maybe prosperity means something else. Maybe it means a living space. Yeah, so just whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. There we go. Just what I found is that if I visualize a symbol, it pulses with the energy of that intention. So I just bring in a symbol and then I feel the energy pulsing from that, and I invite that into my heart and all through my energy system, my energy body, my light body, my clear knowing. There we go. And then anchor it down into your feet. There we go. Whew, so you're standing on that intention. You're like holding that in your feet. So every step forward that you make, you're stepping into that intention that you're creating for yourself. You step right in and step right in, and all the decisions that you make and all the choices that you make and all of the energy that you put forward, you're bringing that in because that intention is in your root chakra. It's in your feet. And you're stepping forward into that intention. Whew, okay, bring your attention back to your heart for a moment and feel that gratitude for your own happiness, your own joy, your own life, all that's going well in your life. Boost those feelings all through your energy field, and then reinforce that energy skin that keeps your energy in. Reinforce that energy skin all the way around you. Just imagine that you're doing it. That's intention. You use your imagination. Very good. Strengthen that energy skin and make it like a beautiful iridescent bubble, all full of the whole spectrum of light all around you. It shines inside, it shines outside, and it keeps all of your energy contained and safe. Very good. All right, you guys, much love, and I will see you again really super soon.